very much, and welcome back, everybody, in a game that we felt yesterday at the beginning, at the start of play, that
first leg, it's DARRYL to throw first.
Between these two
Game
could
on.
determine the winner of the actual group. Well, I think Denny Calder's sort of proved that that's not going to be the case, and he's very much in the mix. But it was the man thrown first here. It was the dominant out of the two players yesterday. Scott Taylor on the back of that 109 average. Oh, he's right straight back in as well. And look at the grimace on his face there. That's what I've been asking for, Scott. I sat in the comms box last time and I criticised Scott Taylor. Not because I criticise, I'll give credit where credit's due, but I believe in him.
140.
We built this game up. Not a bad start.
Indeed it isn't.
134.
Absolutely sensational start from Scott Taylor.
But going in with real determination as well, the darts. But Pilgrim just looks on a different planet right now. He's totally in his own. Sensational.
At one with his game, I think you would say, and he knew what was coming this game after seeing Taylor the last
120. DARRYL required 47.
What a start to this match. But it's all about doubles.
15.
Chance for Taylor. He did have a bounce out which will frustrate him. He'd be thinking, I'm going to get at least one dart or a double, but it's two.
Game shown the first
start of the day to Scott Taylor. Just the 11 darter this time. Brilliant.
Second leg, it's Scott.
How is Pilgrim going to react to that? Because he was odds-on favourite there, 49 after 9, and he's lost the leg. But Taylor was there on 67 after 9.
140.
And if we could possibly get a side-on view of Scott Taylor's throw, and that I'm going to try and demonstrate the difference between yesterday and today, in my opinion.
100.
And I highlight my opinion. And just yesterday, Scotty was so stiff on the shoulders and chest.
140.
Everything was really difficult for him to throw, and the relaxation in his body right now, complemented with a real determination, and that's a Rolls Royce throw for me. That is just absolutely beautiful. A very long
60.
pullback, and like I said, under tense conditions, that might become an issue, but that is just so much more relaxed than it was yesterday.
82.
With that type of throw with Pilgrim, though, you can feel the dart, can't you? You
caress.
Yeah, absolutely. You feel where to pitch it, with a shorter backlift, you really are in the lap of the god.
140.
You're trying to force the dart to where it needs to be rather than caress it. And that's a beautiful camera shot for us to be able to do a diagnostic on.
Yeah, good shout, Scott. I totally agree. The micro pullback, it means that you're very wristy. A real flicker of the dart, whereas this one, like you allude to, just very
140.
Very appeasing on the eye.
28. Game shown the second leg.
13 darters, Scott. What's wrong with you? Absolutely beautiful once again, and no apologies at all for putting the averages up at this stage. Just look at those numbers.
$180.
Pilgrim at it again.
84.
I sit here and watch these all day.
Yeah, sometimes when you build a game up, these two heavyweights, these two juggernauts.
180.
This is just an absolute pleasure to commentate on.
You can hear everything's gone
47.
quiet. In production, everywhere. It's just gone quiet here again now for a second.
And that wasn't Darryl Pilgrim's face there, that was mine.
And then the silence was broken in our ears. We could hear the U's and R's. Super stuff.
Could we see our second 10 darter of the day?
$100. DARRYL required 32. Game shown the third leg. DARRYL Pilgrim.
Sometimes you can have that hangover when you've missed out on a The perfect 9-darter there, but that double
Four-legged
4
Scott
there
to throw
was
first.
well deserved. And once again, both players averaging over 112 and continuing to find that lipstick. It's a terrific game, a
137.
wonderful match. Could this be the final on Saturday night? Don't bet against it.
137.
Like you say, that 180 and then not converting it can. You see a lot more of those legs lost than you would give credit for, don't you?
140.
When you're a bit long in the tooth like you and I, as Chris Murphy said, as you know, us seniors.
Glenn older data.
64.
I could watch these games till the cows come home.
140.
That's the line of the week so far from the farmer. Just when that first one goes in, you just... I'm writing on my notes, 180.
He's got your requirement, 84.
That's his 4th in this match. We're only in leg 4. Bullseye for Taylor.
59. Now we require 120.
I don't believe what I'm seeing here. It's tops.
100.
Oh, just caught the flight of the
He's got
dart
your
before,
requirement,
didn't it?
25.
It was a well-thrown dart. Now Taylor to tidy this up. Across to that side of the board that he loves. He is snarling at that double 12. And is it going to go?
Game shot on
Quite
the
rightly
fourth
it does too.
Scott Taylor.
Absolutely snarled at that thing.
And I'm loving the snarl.
Fifth leg, it's DARRYL to throw first.
Absolutely liking
Game
everything about him today. And DARRYL Pilgrim, you wouldn't know if he was 3-1 up or down, and that's a real testament to his character. And that's 5 180s.
180.
He's averaging 121.82 and losing 3-1. Go figure.
57.
Wow, wow, and wow again. I just well make it 6, DARRYL.
Staggering.
180.
Absolutely wonderful darts. Mesmerising darts. Beautiful darts.
84.
Oh, come on,
Now we
DARRYL.
141.
This is the most important dart on a 9-darter for me. He's on for it. It's double 18.
Game
It's
shot
the
on the
perfect
fifth
9-darter. He's been
DARRYL
threatening all day.
Pilgrim.
DARRYL Pilgrim. What a sensational finish. What a match. Just the most incredible moment here at the Modus Super Series. Scott, what have we just witnessed?
It's unbelievable. He's 3-1 down. He is averaging superbly. And here's the averages again, because you just can't show this enough. Look at this, 125.89.
177.
And here we go again with Scott Taylor. This is superb stuff.
140.
Sit back and enjoy.
60.
What would you be thinking if you were sat in the back room now, Glenn? One of the 4 players watching this.
Like you said, I think they'll all be enjoying it, believe it or not, because they're building up their friendship and, you know, the camaraderie
81.
between the players is really, really important. And they'll be absolutely delighted for DARRYL Pilgrim. And they're probably hoping they're producing all the best darts in here and they go downhill from there. But
85.
now what's really important is forget the 9-darter now, and it's just about the 2 points. Scott Taylor's remained very calm. He was very magnanimous there. But look at this guy. I was
140.
about to say 7 180s. He's at 6 180s and he's losing 3-2. Scott will be thinking he's got 6 darts from this 179. Just a most
139. Now we require
beautiful setup play.
140.
But this game's had absolutely everything. And despite all the fantastic darts from DARRYL Pilgrim,
100. It's got your requirement 40.
it's Scott Taylor for the match. It's double 10.
30.
Interesting.
DARRYL requirement
A
40.
huge moment. A momentum switch. That's a bit wild. The adrenaline
score.
running through their bodies right now.
It's got your
is
required
palpable.
10.
We can feel the tension in here. Scott Taylor's been absolutely magnificent in this game. Can he put the match to bed? What a game.
Shot and the
what
match.
a performance from Scott Taylor. And the 9-dart man, DARRYL Pilgrim, averages a mere 118.88 in defeat. One of the Modus Super Series golden moments. I thoroughly enjoyed that game, and my heart's racing. I'm sure theirs are too, but just look at those numbers. Unbelievable. 118.88 is just the most staggering average. That perfect 9-darter to boot. But credit to Scott Taylor as well. He was absolutely in that game. Only the 180 from him, a staggering 6 from Pilgrim. It was amazing, thoroughly enjoyable. A game to remember.
Yeah, we're still here with our voices. It was an amazing moment in Modus Super Series history. 118.
First leg, it's Denny to throw first.
Set the record average and lose the game. I mean, you know, it was 2 from 10 on the doubles for Pilgrim in that game, and that's probably the story of why maybe he lost. But
45.
Yeah, fantastic one that sticks in the memory, that one, for a while, and I'm sure it will do the two players, particularly Scott Taylor. We're winning it with 100 average.
140.
Just watching the highlights back there, what a buzz it gave just the commentary team here. Never mind the dart player himself, but it's going to be hard for him to sort of get back to where he was. But one of his strengths really is his focus and how calm and composed he is, and you need all them attributes when you're hitting 9 darters. But now it's back to, I think you take an 85 average in a win here.
We travelled, DARRYL and I had travelled back together in the taxi back to the airport from one of the qualifiers for the Euro Tours, the associate qualifiers out there in Hildesheim, and he said he's got a 9-darter in him, that's for sure. You know, he does them at home a lot, and he's got one that will be televised, and he's just sort of performed and done exactly what he told me he was going to do, a few weeks ago.
It's a frightening, absolutely frightening what he's producing today.
180. Now you're recording 82.
Already 2 180s in this leg. If you're back in 180s today, get in with a shout as DARRYL Pilgrim looks at tops for the first leg.
Game shown the first
12-darter.
DARRYL Pilgrim.
Just getting better and better and better. And if you are gambling, please remember 18 plus, gamble responsibly.
Second against DARRYL to throw first.
Gambleaware.org. Can we invite Scott Mitchell every day?
Yeah, I'm up for it. I'm up for it. But I mean, I was just coming back down the stairs and I saw a pair of boxing gloves on the wall there in a frame, and I was thinking,
100.
Everybody's got their gloves off today, mate. Nobody needs them.
Yes, gloves are off, and it's tungsten tossing of the very highest quality today. And like I said, when the first one goes in,
140.
Usually replicates there. Oh, just looking at his 180s, he had 8 yesterday. He's already had 8 going into this game. He's had 9, 17 180s.
100.
DARRYL Pilgrim. Both players averaging over 100 already. Yes, it's early.
133.
If I want to get excited,
stat,
I will. Yeah.
That 180 stat is just a crazy mad stat.
I don't think I've had 17 180s this year, Scott.
I don't even think I've had them in a month.
180. Now you're 132.
And that's counting my opponent's ones against me as well.
Treble 19. And that was the perfect marker for the bull. So
52.
did open for him. But Denny Aldercoulter, every question that's been asked of Denny this week, he's had answers for. He's probably got the toughest opposition right now. Really see what they're making of him. Again, fantastic setup play. 80 is never easy. You're always thinking when you first start, you must stay straight.
Game shown the second.
Straight as a die.
DARRYL Pilgrim.
And that thing must be feel like the size of a house now. He's 2 from 2 on the doubles. He's hit a 9-darter and he's hit an under an 18 average.
Look at
these two going at it again. That double top and that treble 20 must look like it. When you've hit 17 180, it must be
97.
It must be the size of a barn door.
Series 5, Week 2, Group A. Records being broken left, right, and centre. And compliment with a 9 dart from this man. You wouldn't know by the look of him. Like I said, the adrenaline surging through his body now is how you've got to manage it. You've got to be versatile. You've got to be really calm and composed to be a dart player. To have that 9 dart, then come back a game after. Like I said, this is a real testament to be hit to him against the top of the table, Denny Alder-Coulter, and he's leading 2-0 and smashing the treble 20 bed still.
180.
I know it's probably a stupid time to ask you, Scott, but who do you fancy from this week, Saturday night? Looking at Group B, C, and what you've seen today.
Before the 9 darters and all these 180s, I said DARRYL Pilgrim at the start, and if he sort of messed up, then the 2 Dutch guys would be right there to jump on it. Is that number 19?
That's just that 100, 180, 180. That's number 19, 180s.
57. DARRYL required 41.
That's 11 180s today. As he looks at a big 9. Surely the double 16 would be straightforward.
Game on the third leg. DARRYL Pilgrim.
Unbelievable. 118.88 average last time. He's slacking. 118.66 now. He needs to sort himself out.
Game on. $140.
And we've got to get excited right about now because he's only potentially 9 darts away. I mean, the highest record going into the Modus Super Series history was it the opening match in Southampton? Jason Asker with 118.44. Right now, DARRYL is on the cusp. He's on the precipice, and he's hitting the treble 20 bed.
131.
Fantastic darts again. He's just shy of 121 average.
36.
Are we going to see more history made here today at the Modus Super Series HQ?
180.
So, is he going to go for the ball, surely? I mean, if we're going for averages, you just well go for the ball. He's set on 124.72.
100. DARRYL required 50.
For the match. And record-breaking darts. Double 16. It's destructive. It's DARRYL Pilgrim with the record average here at the Modus Super Series of 122.69. Have it. Unbelievable dart from DARRYL Pilgrim as he looks up there. You broke the record, DARRYL. 122.69. And Boring does. Loves the checkout ratio. 4 from 4. The man has been absolutely sensational today. A 9 darter and now a record breaker here at the Modus Super Series. It's wonderful darts from DARRYL Pilgrim.